Sun is shining, it's a lovely day. The kind of day to laugh and play. So come with me and I'll show you the way to get off your A.
Hey everybody, it's Tyler here from Get Off Your A, and there was a sale on at the grocery store. Ribs! This package of ribs was only 25 bucks for 4.5 kilograms of ribs. I love ribs, they're so good, but it's the middle of winter, so we are actually going to do these bad boys in the oven, but they're still going to have that fall off the bone, awesome quality, like you cooked them in the barbecue. So we're going to get started. The first thing we need to do is make our rub. So normally people don't have this much ribs, so I'm doubling the recipe. Excuse me. To make it yourself, just cut it in half. So I'm using, goodness, 1.5 cups of brown sugar. Oh, that's a lot. So 3/4 cups if you're halving it. Math. And then 2 tablespoons of garlic powder. 2 tablespoons of smoked paprika. The smoked paprika will give you that smoked effect of the barbecue that regular paprika won't. So that's 2 tablespoons of the paprika. Perfect. And then if you like it a little spicier, about 1 teaspoon of crushed red pepper flakes. So that's really all there is to this rub, so just get your hands in there and mix it all up, and this is going to go all over those ribs and give them a nice flavor while they cook in the oven. Okay, perfect. So now for our ribs. I'm going to cut these bad boys open. Perfect. Now you want to make sure, when you get the ribs, see all this white stuff on the back side? That's kind of a tough membrane, so if you can, take a spoon and just kind of scrape as much of that off as you can, because it really doesn't add to the tenderness of the meat. So we're going to do that, and we'll be back. So just to show you kind of how you do this membrane, you just kind of get your fingers in there and just kind of rip it off in nice long strips. So that's what you want to get off, and this is the stuff you do not want in your ribs. So you can use your spoon to kind of get under the membrane, that once you're in there, you can just use your hands and it rips right off. So just do this to all of your ribs there, and then we will be good to give them a nice rub down. Okay, so you've got the membranes off, and you can see it's not quite as white. You can see a little bit of the meat showing through. So now we're going to start getting these bad boys oven ready. So you're going to take 2 sheets of tin foil, and you want shiny side out. So 1 sheet, 2 sheets, shiny side out. Perfect. Make sure they're long enough to cover the ribs. And then you want the ribs to go on meat side down. And don't forget that rub. So take that rub and rub the rub all over the meats. Oh, get it on both sides. Give it a nice massage. Before I get baked alive, I'd like to be massaged and covered with brown sugar. But who wouldn't? Let's be honest here. Oh, my oven has preheated, so I've preheated my oven to 300 degrees. And flip these back over, get a little more in those cracks. So again, the meaty meat side is down. And then we take, guess what? 2 more pieces of tin foil. And we want shiny side up this time. Perfect. So, now you're going to fold the sides down over those ribs. And you're going to roll them all together and make a little crimp. So you're going to lock in all that meaty, ribby flavor. And same with the ends. And these are pork ribs, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned that before. So all that flavor is locked in there. And you're going to take this, put it on a baking sheet. You're going to do the same to all of your ribs, however many you have. Bake them in a 300-degree oven on a baking sheet for, again, around 2.5 hours until the ribs fall off the bone. So we're going to cook those, and we'll be back. Okay, friends, so they have just came out of the oven, and they're so beautiful. Oh, you can't see any of this. Yeah, well, let's bring this over. I need a better camera. Woo! Oh, there we go. So as you can see, they've been cooking in their own lovely juices, and they really, the bones, like they just pop right out. That's fall off the bone ribs. So these are ready to go. So the last step is to just cut them into sections of like 3 or 4 ribs. You just cut between the ribs. Put on your favorite barbecue sauce and put them under the broiler for like a minute, and they'll get all nice and caramelized, and enjoy. So we will be back to enjoy this. So we'll see you soon. So I've cut the ribs into individual sections, and I've poured barbecue sauce on them. So I'm just gonna take this hot pan, and I'm gonna put it in the broiler, and we are gonna have some good ribs in about 1 to 2 minutes. So we'll be back. So here they are. They've come out of the oven, and it's the moment of truth. It's time to... Oh my god, I can't even pick them up because the bones are just falling off. Okay, here's a hunk. Oh, good lord. They, like, literally just, like, fall apart. Wait, let's see. With hot... Oh, yeah, I can't even grab them. This is amazing. No barbecue needed. And literally, like, you just rub some sugar and spices on them, throw them in the oven for 2.5 hours, put some barbecue sauce on, and broil them. You can't get any easier than that. So, you have no excuse not to get off your A and make these delicious ribs today. It's Tyler. New episodes every Wednesday. And subscribe to my YouTube channel if you like what you see. Thanks so much, and we'll see you later. Cheers.